Well, one of the guys in our mastermind group came to us this past week and he said, "Man, I am upset." He said, "I get into these arguments with my wife all the time about we got to have everything." He said, "I'm 33 years old." He said, "How quick do I have to get everything?" And he asked my personal advice. And I said, "Listen, man, Robin and I have been married 39 years now. And I know when I was in my 30s, I went through some of that as well. It's like, hey, we want the big, nice new house. We want the great car. Where do you draw the line? Where do you say, hey, I've got to delay gratification for the greater good later on?" Guys, be careful. You can get yourself in trouble, especially if you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. I know nobody in my audience is trying to keep up with the Joneses, but when you're inside a big house like that picture beside me and you've got that big $800 a month car note and $2,437 mortgage, man, it can mount up on you quick. And I want to tell you, be careful, right? The things that Robin and I do now is we sit down in our den. We have a little quaint little sunroom, and we sit there with an iPad or a yellow pad, and we say, what do we want to accomplish this year? What are the things that we want to do? And here's the thing that we've got to say. You can't have everything. I'm like, this is the thing that's most important to us, whether it be a nice trip or doing an addition on the house or getting a new car, whatever it is, and we focus on that thing. And I want to encourage you, when you leverage yourself to a point that you can't sleep at night, you're in a very, very dangerous position. I want to encourage you to get around guys that you trust. Trusted advisors, and that's what we do in the mastermind group every single week. We have guys that we say, hey, I'm going to be vulnerable, I'm going to be transparent, I'm going to be authentic, I'm going to lay it all out here, and you guys help guide me and direct me. Because when we're left to ourselves, oftentimes we make boneheaded decisions. I know that's not you, but if it is, I invite you to join our mastermind group. We talk about these things, and you're like, man, there's no way I would come in a group like that and share all my stuff. Well, if you don't, you may be broke one day out on the street with your family with nowhere to go. These guys are trusted advisors. They come around you and they help you. And that's what we do every single week. We have 2 live meetups a year here in Nashville. Our next live meetup is April the 26th through the 28th. It is going to be amazing. I would love for you to participate in this with us. Guys, listen, I say it every other week. Isolation is the enemy to excellence. And if you want your life to go to the next level, you've got to get people around you, trusted advisors, kind of like your own board of directors, to help you make these decisions. The car and the house is just one example. There's so many places in our life that we need help and encouragement. And I want to encourage you to get guys around you that can help you make good decisions. Listen, you don't want to lay in that fancy bedroom talking to your wife going, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. We don't have the cash flow to get out of this situation. We've got to sell something. We've got to let something go. And that can be terribly embarrassing. And I want to encourage you to get around guys that can help you make the right decision. You don't want to put your family in jeopardy because you're too lazy to make the right decisions. Below, there's an application to join the mastermind. Just fill that out and send it to me, and let me talk to you about helping get you in a group that can take your life to a different level. You can have great success and significance and make the right decision along the way. So is it everything, or is it the right thing? We want to help you accomplish that. I'm Aaron Walker, president and founder of View from the Top.